Dr. Injackery Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. New York City is so great that our Supreme Court is deciding whether lap dance is a form of artistic expression that should be tax exempt. For those viewers who do not know what lap dance is, watch. Yeah, what a classic performance. Talking about performances, on Thursday, the first black president accepted the Democratic Party nomination for the President of the United States.
I want to nominate a man who's cool on the outside, but who burns for America on the inside.
No, not that one. I mean the other black president. Oh yeah. If you're wondering why the bow, watch.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, babe. But here's my number, so call me maybe.
Yeah, call me maybe. Obama's acceptance means that the stage is now set for Barack Obama to take on Mitt Romney come November. Some political analysts are saying, like elections in Africa, that the outcome of this election is already known. If you vote for Obama, America is finished. If you vote for Romney, America is finished. The only question left unanswered is whether America will be finished in black or white.
Black or white.
Some experts recommend that your vote is only useful if you vote for the idol, Ruben. No, not that Ruben. The other Ruben. I'm not that pessimistic. I think if you vote for Obama, African countries like Kenya and Nigeria will finally get a U.S. presidential visit. But if you vote for Romney, Kenya will welcome back their son without fanfare. In Nigeria, those eyeing the presidential villa, Aso Rock, in 2015 are beginning to think twice.
What?
The mysterious illness of the First Lady, Patience Jonathan, is making them worry about running for president.
What?
You see, since Ibrahim Babangida left Aso Rock, no couple has gone in there and came out together. I'm not saying there is something that Babangida left there. I'm just saying that Sani Abacha went there with his wife, Marian, but did not come out alive.
That's right.
Abdul Salami Abubakar was smart enough not to go there with his wife. Obasanjo went there with Stella, and Stella did not make it out.
That's right.
Yaradua went there with Turai, and Turai came out, but Yaradua died. So you understand why Nigerians were worried about the condition of the First Lady.
That's right.
They had questions like, could it be too much cassava bread? Could it be too much bleaching cream? When the presidency said that Patience was just resting in Germany, nobody believed them.
Yes.
How could such a patriotic First Lady, who enjoys pots and pots and pots of fish pepper soup and pounded yam, go all the way to Germany just to rest? When the presidency said it was food poisoning, concerned Nigerians immediately started campaigning to restore the money cut from President Jonathan's food allowance.
Yes, sir.
They were afraid that the First Lady might have eaten locally made roasted chicken, because Aso Rock was trying to manage the little money they have. How could you people disgrace the giant of Africa this way? But when the presidency said it was ruptured appendicitis that kept the First Lady in the hospital, mischievous Nigerians were worried that the First Lady's famous bitter pie had busted in her.
No!
Yucky. How could she manage without, they asked. As a supporter of the First Lady, I believe that she deserves some rest in a quiet country. After carrying around for weeks all the paperwork associated with being a permanent secretary, she needs to stretch her fingers. I was comfortable with the idea until I read that the Minister of Petroleum, Mrs. Desiani Alison Madeke, was sick too. Immediately, I knew something fishy was going on. How could the two ladies that are closest to the president be sick at the same time? Someone must be after the president.
Yes, oh.
Yes, I said it. Someone very, very bad.
Yes.
Very, very bad person.
Yes.
As a patriotic Nigerian, I immediately soaked my chaplet in water and began to pray.
Whoa.
Ekene Maria Duptaina Christ of Seven Nayale Eden Gosneti to Muine Ona Gosna Haje so Maria dia Sonia and I say back to the sender.
That's right.
It is not your portion, ladies.
That's right.
I reject it in Jesus' name. And it worked. Mrs. Madeke soon issued a statement from an undisclosed location.
That's right.
Saying that she was never sick.
Undisclosed.
Never mind that the statement came in a paper stained by blood and drip and antibiotics and Panadol. I thank God for the lives of these ladies because mischievous Nigerians have started to suggest that since these two honorable ladies are close to the president and since they fell ill at the same time, that what was wrong with them must have come from the president.
Oh, no.
To Fiakwa, what a terrible thing to think.
That's right.
What a terrible waste of the mind. Where do they get this kind of Nigerians? When it comes to Boko Haram and the illness of the First Lady, I believe that we should all come together and put politics aside.
That's right.
So I understand why the president was angry about the leakage of this story. Especially after the brown envelope they gave to State House correspondents to conveniently forget to ask where the First Lady was for 9 days. For 9 days. The leaking of this story disrupted the printing of 5,000 Naira notes already in progress. As a result of this, Nigeria dropped to the 39th largest economy in the world. So sad. I leave you now with a brand new segment we called Prep Talk from the President. When you are down and feeling sad, remember this. It will inspire you to get to the finals of all your endeavors. Watch.
And I want to come and watch the finals. And I want to come and watch the finals. And I want to come and watch the finals.
I want to come and watch the finals.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When we come back, I will read some of your emails. On our show today is the spokesman of the president, Dr. Ruben Abati. So stay tuned.
A love letter, wadada, love letter, wadada, hey.
It's time for your email. Very good. Our first email is from Bob. Bob wrote from London and it says, Doc, how did you spend your summer vacation? Well, I keep my private life private. But I will make this one exception. Because of legal reasons, my life is videoed 24 hours a day. So here is a clip of my summer vacation. Enjoy.
So you can see I'm hanging out with beautiful people. Did you see any poor person here? Red light.
This second email is from Peter in Onisha. And it says, Dear Dr. Damages, the people in eastern Nigeria have been crying for a second Niger bridge because the old one is falling down. But last week, President Jonathan came and gave us a new beer manufacturing company. Why is that his priority? Peter. The answer is simple. The president wants you to be so drunk so that when you're leaving Onisha, you won't remember that the bridge that will take you out of the city is falling down. And when you're coming in, you find yourself thinking about the beer you are going to drink instead of worrying about the falling bridge. Smart country, smart president.
Yes, sir.
Smart country, smart. The next email is from New York City. People watch us in New York City. He says, Dear Dr. Damages, are you married? Nonsense. Nonsense. That's the time we have for emails. If you have a question or comment, please send it to drdamages@gmail.com. Coming up next is Dr. Ruben Abati. He will be here in the studio.
A love letter, wadada, love letter, wadada, hey.
Please welcome Dr. Ruben Abati. Now that the First Lady has lost her bitterness Dr. Ruben Abati is now free to talk. Dr. Abati, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Let me start by asking you, how is Patience Jonathan doing?
She's doing great. She sends her warm greetings to all those who wish her quickest recovery.
What about those who are making fun of her?
She wants them to know that she will come back looking more beautiful than ever before, skinnier and lighter than Desiane.
So it's about competition between these two ladies.
No comments.
I see. So why are you the most hated media spokesman in the world?
Jealousy. People are jealous of me. It didn't start today. Remember how they went crazy because I got a pathetic piece of land in Abuja.
I remember that. I remember that.
Now that I have joined those who own Abuja, envy will kill them all.
Who are these people?
They know themselves. Most of them are wasting their prime years abroad. They have nothing at home and nothing abroad, unless you count their useless children.
You can't call their children useless.
But the children are useless. Their only responsibility to these critics of mine wasting away abroad is to bring their dead bodies home when they die, which won't be long going by the numbers of gray hair on their heads.
Is that all that this is about?
That's it. But they haven't seen anything yet.
Why do you say that?
I have just finished my masterpiece, the great Nigerian novel.
Wow, seriously?
When it is finally published, my name will forever shine brighter than theirs.
I see. I see.
I'm talking about 100 years or more.
That's a big deal.
That's what is eating their hearts out.
So how will you return to the media after your job is done?
I'm not returning to that dump. I said I have joined those who own Abuja. The last time I checked, I did not forget anything in Lagos.
So where are we going to see you next?
Senate chambers or Ogun State Governor's mansion.
Doyin Okupe tried that and failed. How do you think you are going to succeed?
Don't compare me with that useless Ajegule trained roadside doctor. I have always succeeded in everything I set my eyes on.
Well, what else should I say? I wish you success in all your endeavors.
Thank you, but I don't need your best wishes. My success is predestined.
Dr. Ruben Abati, everybody. That's our show for today. Until next week, I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.